Good morning, welcome back to In the Garden, and today we're talking pumpkins and gourds. And Paul, I'm hearing that gourds are making a comeback. What do you say on this?
Right you are, Jeff. They really are. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you couldn't find things like this, really, and now they're all over the place. And what's really popular are what I call the funky pumpkins.
Yeah, has a bit of a condition.
Yes, it does. Kind of like us, just right around puberty. Need a lot of facial cream. But yeah, and the weirder the better. I mean, the more warts and misshapen looks and all that, that's what's hugely popular. Now, of course, the smooth-skinned pumpkins are still out there, but these are the ones that are really catching on. Here's another one I wanted to show you. You know, that same sort of just warts all over.
And it adds a bit of color here as well.
Yeah, yeah. So
I like that.
I like these. So these are all squashes.
Okay.
Pumpkins, gourds, they're all in the same family. They've been around for about 10,000 years. We can trace seeds back to Mexico. And then, you know, the Pilgrims were famous for using pumpkins and all. So they've been around a long time. It's a North American product. And we grow these out at Southwood Farm, just in Jinx. And again, the weirder the better. I got to tell you, there's one that I really love. These are sometimes referred to as peanut gourds.
Yeah, it looks like a peanut shell.
pumpkins.
Yeah, peanut shell on it.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, really nice.
I just love these. Now, so how did they get like this? The chances are, in most cases anyway, it was a result of a virus, mosaic virus, that caused a deformity, and then the breeders recognized it and thought, well, that's cool.
Because people love viruses.
So they started to selectively breed them
Okay.
and get these unusual, funky pumpkins.
It is weird. I like it, though. I'll take one.
They're fun to grow.
Pretty cool.
If you do want to grow them, of course, it's too late now, but it's a summertime crop. They love the heat of summer. So you plant them May into June and then harvest right about now. So these technically are winter squashes in the same family, you know, the acorn squash, the butternuts, the Hubbards. But another big trend is to grow monster pumpkins.
Heard about this.
Yes, it's a big deal. And the world record is now held by someone in Europe, of all places.
Yeah, how dare them.
From Belgium, 2,643 pounds.
Okay, so how long would something like that take to grow?
The typical maturation time for these, about 120 days or so.
It's almost the same.
Right, but they have tricks that they use to make them really big. So they'll grow the vines, then they'll take off all the pumpkins save one
Okay.
and let that one really develop. And the seeds from one of those giant pumpkins sold for $1,700
That's what I was kind of wondering.
for one seed.
Kind of like a racehorse.
Exactly. But,
Wow.
you know, there's just so many. The variation is just incredible. And different sizes, shapes, colors, textures. They're just a lot of fun to play around with.
Any real difference between pumpkins and gourds?
They are in the same family, so not a whole lot of difference. And the way you grow them is exactly the same. So it's really, you know, you need a lot of space for these. So most people don't do it in their own backyard because some of these vines will go, oh goodness, 60 feet easily.
Well, all I got to say is, you know, these things are pretty frightening. I'll give you that one.
Monsieur?
Ungored.
Ungored.
They're pretty tough too. Oh, man. Oh, you gourded me. Oh.
I'll call you Gordy.
This thing's actually pretty sharp and pretty pointy.
I didn't know that when I did it.
I think I hit a spleen in there or something. Oh. Ah.